Nigel Paul of Trinidad and Tobago against Guido Vianello. Nigel Paul, the only fighter from Trinidad and Tobago at the World Championships. He made it to Rio last year, but lost in the prelims quite dramatically. Bronze at the American Championships, that's what qualified him here. And competed at the last World Championships of 2015, but also went out early on. Guido Vianello, the Italian policeman. Lost to Maxim Babin in the European Championships. I saw him box at WSB earlier in the season. I saw him put Fraser Clark down with a good short right hand. Clark got off the floor to win the bout, but it was a good fight. He was at Rio last year too, but also went out in the preliminaries to Lenia Perro of Cuba, who was in Armenia for the 2012 World Youth Championships. Lost to the eventual gold medalist Huey Fury. Sildo Avasco taking charge of this. Our penultimate bout of the day in Ring B. One more to come after this. Action-packed opening few days of the World Championships. Fights are plenty. Vianello giving away a fair bit of weight here, I would say. This is 91 plus, of course, so there's no limit. Right hand there for Nigel Paul, just catching Vianello as he was moving forward, looking to try and get on that jab. Back foot from Vianello just coming off the canvas there as he threw the right hand. Back leg just coming around a bit. Left hand from Vianello. Leading with that left hook again there, the Italian. Paul just waiting for an opening here, I think. That's what it looks like. Slightly short with the right hand there, Guido Vianello. Boxer Italia Thunder in World Series Boxing. Italia Thunder back in the competition after a season away. Good group actually, really good group involving Italia Thunder, the France Fighting Roosters, the British Lionhearts and the Morocco Atlas Lions. It was really tight between France, Italy and Great Britain. Saw some terrific matches. France returning as well, actually, after a little while away. Good to have them both back. Good right hand that from Vianello. Paul had tried to take evasive action, but not very successfully. These last few seconds of the first round. Vianello's been the busier of these two. Paul is going to have to do more in the second and third here. Good jab there from Paul. He didn't throw too many of them, though. There was that right hand that just made contact with the side of the head. Around about the ear. They can be dangerous. Take a fighter's balance away. Fell in behind the right hand a bit there, Vianello. Paul just wasn't on the end of it. By the time it would have landed. Vianello again there with the right. He's going looking for Paul a bit more at the start of this second round, the Italian. Good jab there from Paul. He's trying to muscle Vianello on the inside. That's more where Paul is going to prefer it, in that kind of closer range. Just cuffed Vianello a couple of times there. Vianello needs to keep it on the outside. Paul, as I said, is the heavier of these two. He's a bigger man of the two. If they get in close and start leaning on each other and bringing that physical aspect to bear, then Vianello's going to lose out, because it saps the strength when you've got somebody of that weight just pushing down on top of you. Good stuff off the back foot there from Vianello. Right hand there from Vianello, just caught Paul on the retreat. He was just moving back in a straight line there, the Trinidadian, and Vianello pursued him. And that's what they're saying. They want him to stay on him. That's what they want, the Italian coaching staff. Paul just trying to let rip with the uppercut on the inside, didn't land. Short right hand though, I think did just catch Vianello, not absolutely flush. Vianello doing a pretty good job on the inside there. I think he's playing a dangerous game, taking him on for that kind of distance, but managed to turn Paul on the ropes. Well, the stool just almost slipping out from underneath him. And there's that right hand. He really had to reach for it. There wasn't too much power left on it by the time it made contact. This is where Paul will try and maul him on the inside if he can. Good jab, left hand as he moved in there, Paul, and Vianello felt that one. He was trying to throw himself. Vianello just using those ropes, moving away across the ropes towards that neutral corner. Doesn't want to get trapped up against them with his back to them. I think there's a bit of fatigue showing for both of these two now in this final 90 seconds that we're heading into. Well, the Italian corner there just wanted Vianello to come again after that initial flurry. And there's that jab again from Paul. Every now and again he pops it out. I think the Italians feel that their man is the fitter of the two, the stronger of the two, and he needs to make that count, needs to show it in the final minute. Right hand from Paul, looking for the uppercut up the middle again. It didn't quite make it. It's the final 10 seconds. This super heavyweight Guido Vianello of Italy in the blue. Nigel Paul of Trinidad and Tobago in the red. Both 2016 Olympians, both claiming victory there. We'll have to wait and see which way the judges have gone with it. Just trying to bring down the touch of swelling on that left cheekbone there of Nigel Paul, just getting the end swell out. Vianello's confident here. Vianello gets it. I thought he was a worthy winner there. 3 rounds to 0 with all of the judges. Good performance from him. Nigel Paul really just didn't do enough in terms of work rate, punch output. Vianello, to be honest, just seemed to want that more. And he will now go through to face Maxim Babanin of Russia, the number 6 seed in the next round. Babanin, an interesting fighter. He's always carrying a bit of spare weight. He was the last time I saw him anyway. But he can certainly fight and he can certainly punch. So just one more to go in Ring B.